In today's video, we're going to cover the Nelson, BC Cannabis Business Bylaw and the unintended consequences of that bylaw. So first off, our dispensary supports this bylaw. It allows cannabis-based businesses to continue to do business in Nelson as dispensaries, operating in a safe and professional manner. We support City Council's general direction on this to regulate at the municipal level in the vacuum that's left by the federal government. So, unfortunately, one of the things that's happened in the drafting of this bylaw is that the business license yearly fee is going to be $5,000. So, to be very clear, that amount of money per year for a small dispensary like ours, who operates on a true medical basis, with a bunch of extra services we provide for free to the community, it makes it prohibitive for us to stay in operation in the community under the current circumstances. So what we are asking people to do, and this is our members, people in the community and the surrounding region, this is your time to stand up for medical cannabis business and ask council to pull the bylaw back, amend it, and to reduce the business license fee. Now there's a couple of ideas here. The first one is $5,000 is the number that the city has come up with by taking that bylaw from other municipalities. It's basically been a cut and paste, if you will, from Squamish or Victoria. That's the fee they charge in those regions. They've brought it into Nelson. Now, the bylaw itself, in the text of the bylaw and in the communication around it, council has said they have altered it to make it suit Nelson's smaller footprint. Well, it seems they've done that on every level except for the fee. So, what this means is Nelson City Council is suggesting that they need this $5,000 per business license fee to cover cost increases that will see bylaw enforcement go around and inspect these businesses from time to time. It will also create a new category of business license applications. So while there are increased costs to the city, we don't believe they've shown any direct evidence to date that they require an extra $30,000 per year from all 6 dispensaries combined to handle this. Regulation on the level that they're doing it does not seem to be that expensive, and they have not to date provided any evidence to suggest they need $5,000. So what we are suggesting is that either the bylaw is recalled and the fee for everybody is amended and lowered and made more reasonable, or look at it this way. The City of Vancouver takes a two-pronged approach. They have 2 tiers of business license. They have a $30,000 per year fee for the average dispensary, which they feel is not very medical based and is simply selling product over the counter to those who provide documentation. They have another level, $1,000 a year, a significant difference. And this is done so that the true medical dispensaries who are helping people, who are offering extra services and doing case consults and follow-ups across time, they are able to continue to do their work and continue to provide these extra services, generally lower prices on their products that they offer, and still remain viable in this environment. And that recognizes that there are obviously 2 tiers of dispensaries. So our suggestion is, A, recall it, amend it for everyone, or B, at least recall it and make it more reasonable for dispensaries like ours who offer services to the community and are truly medical based. So I'll give a short list now of some of the services that we offer. So we're very, very close to the medical community. We have a program where nurses and doctors from the local region, including medical students, come through our Nelson dispensary. They receive tours, explanations on product. We have a very good back and forth discussion. It's an educational outreach and it's been working very well. It's ongoing. We also have courses that are offered to senior citizens at Selkirk College through the Learning and Retirement Program. That is also offered for free. This is 4 semesters running that we've done this in the community. We have many, many activities ongoing that allow us to offer all sorts of advice for free to very serious medical cases who need our services. Now, particularly pediatric cases. Local children who are ill, who are chronically ill, and we're talking about autism, epilepsy, or cancer, for instance, We have ongoing follow-up and ongoing consults on dose protocol to give them full support in the gap that exists between their medical treatment and their specialist and their use of cannabis. So we have a vast array of services we offer. We give presentations, we give educational presentations to local groups like the Nelson Gyro Club, the Nelson University Women's Club. It goes on and on. All these services that we're offering come from our true nature as a medical dispensary, and what we are looking for is recognition of that, not only from council, but from the community in general. We're asking for your support and your help. Please help us amend this prohibitive, overly expensive bylaw fee, and let's have something more reasonable for our community and our cannabis-based businesses. My suggestion, and the suggestion of our board of directors at the end of the day, is a $1,000 per year business license fee for everybody, or at the very least for those who can show community service and a true medical focus, such as they do in Vancouver. Please talk to the city councillors through email, call on the phone, reach out, stand up. There's a public meeting March the 6th. The times right now you can find on the website for Nelson City Council. It's going to be a public hearing, if you will, on some elements of the bylaw. Now specifically it's only on the land zone uses, so how close a dispensary can be to a school or to another dispensary. But that doesn't stop the citizenry from addressing concerns in a forum like that, specifically because there's no time factor here. This bylaw, although it's passed 3 readings in its current form, can be recalled at any time and altered. And we ask for your help in protecting true access to the medical services from medically oriented dispensaries in your community. Thank you.